Hello everybody, I'm on the Cornell campus and I am currently looking at one of the Ks who is on top of one of the lighting towers that overlooks the Scholkauf Stadium. This hawk had been at the top of one of the smokestacks, whatever you want to call them, at the central heating plant, and there's another hawk, and I'm not sure who it was, at on the I don't know what you call it, the ring around it, where people may walk, lower on that same stack, and I'm guessing it may have been an adult that was there. I'm not sure. So this was the first one that I spotted, and then I soon after saw that other adult hawk. I believe it was an adult hawk. And then this one moved here, and I'm just pointing this way. I'm not sure if anyone's tuned in. Sorry about the short notice. I had intended to provide a little bit more time. So this one we're not getting the very, very best view just because of the angle and the lighting and everything. I mean, the lighting is nice and bright, but we're not maybe in the best spot to see it. So I think we're going to move along. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to move along pretty soon, I think, and maybe go see if we can find somebody else. Or maybe try to find a better view of this one. Hearing a lot of robin alert calls, but they're distant. They don't sound like they're very nearby at all. And this one flew over here for a reason, so I'm guessing there's a reasonable chance that somebody else was there, maybe an adult, and it wanted to, maybe get some food or something. Hello, Georgia. Welcome. We're going to move on very shortly to see if we can find the others. I just arrived on the campus a few minutes ago. Just enough time to find this hawk, one other hawk, who was on, at the time, one of the smokestacks at the central heating plant, and then I, set everything up in a hurry. And I'm guessing this one isn't going to be there too much longer, judging by posture. This one was at the top of the smokestack. There was another hawk. I'm not sure who it was, if it was an adult or even or a juvenile. But another one was at a lower level on one of the, the platform that surrounds it. And then this one flew over. So, if you're just tuning in, you're up to date. Oh, took off, and I looked away, and now headed over the stadium where I can't see it. Okay, we're going to move. And see if we can catch up with it. Hold on one second here. So we lost sight of whoever that K was. And let me just check. It looks like there had been one when I first arrived. Let me just tell you. When I first started recording, there had been a hawk here, likely an adult if I had to guess, but I'm not sure. And then the K that we just watched was at the very top of that stack at the central heating plant. And now we're going to go see if we can find somebody. From here I can't see if that other hawk at the lower level is still there, but I kind of doubt it. Sometimes though these angles the structure itself blocks the view. Let me just look with binoculars. I don't believe anybody's there, so let's move along. It's 78 degrees here apparently on the campus. Sunny, obviously. Wire's driving me crazy. I had hoped to record something else here in the Ithaca area, and I went to that location, realized I didn't exactly know where to go. eBird is not helpful. The app, anyway, is not helpful. Not to me. Maybe I'm just not used to it, but I find it's not friendly if you want to just look up, a specific species. Here, was this species seen in this area today? No. I mean, it's so checklist oriented that searching is difficult for me. At least that's my opinion. It's hard to search for species. Oh, we can't, well, I shouldn't have gone this way. Should I? I don't think so. I forgot that there's a road that's closed. Well, we'll go this way anyway. We're here. Maybe give us a different look at the power plant. Or, not the power plant, the heating plant. Sorry, my windshield has so many spots on it. Not really much I could do. Done a lot of driving this week. Not actually, maybe less than last week. Made an extra trip on Wednesday, hoping to make the trip quickly and then come here. Made an extra trip to Montezuma, and you may have heard that there's a wood stork there. We can look this way. So I saw the wood stork, which is a real rarity for New York State. Wasn't easy to see. The problem seeing the wood stork, not only was it, distant, it was at East Road, just listening now. The other issue was vegetation. It was in the grasses or behind grasses, I should say, and only occasionally giving a glimpse, and then eventually, although it was already getting dark, eventually it finally came out of those out from behind the grasses and gave the few remaining people a look. Actually, 2 remaining people. Like I said, it was getting dark by then, but it was still nice to see. I did post video if anyone's interested. Not the greatest video of all time, but did provide a look. One here, just in case. As I said, I had seen 2 hawks. One is the one we watched. The other I have not shown you. And it seems to have left as well, but, you know. And when it did, I missed it, so I have no idea where it went. You know, it's so now, depending on, you know, how a visit goes, you know, sometimes it's better to just stay in the car because there's going to be so much, you know, so much flight activity and so many, you know, long distances traveled. It all depends, of course, just on how things are going. Anyway, I thought I'd come up here tonight and take a look around, maybe see the hawks a bit. It's a beautiful night, really. I mean, you know, so can't complain about the weather. The sun will be in my eyes every once in a while, but sometimes that can be so beneficial, that sunlight. Guess we'll take a left here. I'd like to explore some other areas of the campus, but I just get the feeling, given what we've seen now, you know, things can change, and maybe we've missed everybody leaving an area, but, you know, given the way that the K flew, the direction that K flew, I'm thinking that maybe there's more activity that way. You know what, I'm gonna look back up at there. The sun is bright. Yeah, let's just keep going. Birds flew right in front of this car. It's almost as bad as the humans that don't bother to really pay attention. guess we can go forward a little bit. We just won't be able to cross like we normally would. Cross that bridge. But we can drive in here. Rhodes Hall. I don't see anybody. So we'll have to turn around up ahead because the road is closed, but we can drive a little ways here. See some big ones. Now, it's my understanding that our hawks have, gone over the, been over the gorge a bit. That's to our left. At least from a car driving standpoint, that's problematic because it's not easy to see in that area. You can get out and look, get out on foot and look, and we may just do that if we can't find anybody. I do hear one robin calling over. Not urgent though. Not really. These roads are in bad shape. Is there somebody around I can't see? Okay, the robin may have just taken off. I think that may have been one. That sounds like it. Okay, let's continue this way. Things change so much, so quickly you know, I haven't been here on the campus since last Saturday, and even that wasn't really representative of what things are really like, just because it was rainy and no one was really moving around much. So how and where everybody goes, you know, may be quite different from what it was when I was here, you know, let's say, when was it? Well, the day before, Friday. On Friday, there was, you know, I guess the activity was really centered around Bartels. That was that. Oh, what happened? It's the wire's fault. That is without a doubt the wire's fault. So far I've seen one of the K's, and I believe I saw Arthur, but I'm not sure. It was another hawk, but I couldn't tell who it was. With the K that we were watching leaving, I now don't know where anybody is. So we may have to get out on foot and look around in certain areas where we can't look, you know, from the car. Turn around right here, I think. Don't do this at home, kids. hearing a robin. No, I'm not hearing it. Oh, I see somebody. You know what? Can I? I think it might be. I don't know. I think it's an adult. I'm not sure who. I think it's Big Red. Looking very bricky. She's on the, if it's she, if it is in fact she, hold on, wire, come on, wire. Don't get tangled on everything. She's right up here, if that is in fact Big Red, like I believe. We'll take a closer look. Man. Okay, let me tend to things while you're looking at her. I believe that is Big Red, like I said. Oh, almost forgot something very badly. In my haste to set everything up, I forgot something. There we go. I think we might move just to change the angle. Sorry if the rest of you don't think you need a long look, but I didn't see her last Saturday. I didn't see her Friday, so I need to get my looks in. So everyone, if you're just joining us, we're looking at Big Red, and she's on, I believe it's called it's some kind of water cooling structure or something like that. And we're on this side away from the road and just watching her. I was glad I came up this way and caught a glimpse of her. And I'm thinking I might want to move just so we benefit a little bit from the sunshine. So let's do that. I'm going to leave everything in place. I can hardly see because of the sun in my eyes. Can't go too much farther or else we'll have the building in our way, and this might not be bad right here. One second here, I'm trying to get things set on her. Come on. There you go. That's better. So, we've seen Big Red. I believe I saw Arthur. I haven't shown him to you what I saw. I believe it was he on that lower, whatever you want to call it, on the, on the central heating plant stack. And we saw, and I didn't show you, we did see one of the Ks who had been at the top of that same stack. So I wouldn't mind seeing another, well, I wouldn't mind seeing more of everybody. So if you're just tuning in, we are looking at Big Red, and she is looking beautiful in the sunshine. It's hard for me to see my screen. I've got reflections on it. we won't stay on her all night, but it's nice to see her. I'll bet somebody's coming along or flying. It was a smaller bird that just flew by. I'm not sure if it was I don't know what it was. It may have been a pigeon, but I'm not sure. One thing I do know is I can't turn around very quickly here. If I have to, there's not much room. If I were to drive around to the other side of the building, I'm not sure if I'd be able, I don't believe I'd be able to see her from anywhere there, just because she's on this side of this structure, and the structure itself would be in the way. And we'd see the back of her anyway, but... So I'm just, as best I can, I am looking around. I can't see very much from here, but I don't see anything else anyway. Somehow she looks like she's kind of sort of stirring a little bit. Sorry, it's hard to get super still. Hold on. Another bird just flew by. I'm not sure what it was though. Maybe it may have been a duck. I'm not sure. Believe it or not. Like I said though, we're not gonna. Okay, I think another bird flew the other way. We won't stay here, all night. We'll go looking for the other hawks. But it's nice to see Big Red, as I said earlier. So it was a duck. You can hear it. It's a mallard. in flight apparently. I can't see it, but you can hear it. It'd be nice if Big Red would fly down to my car and say hello. Would you stop following me? Get the feeling that she managed to be here, find her way here without the K's finding her. Unless they just chase after Arthur, assuming he's doing all the hunting. I don't know. And maybe we should move if I'm potentially blocking her view of something, so maybe we should get going. Let's do that. It's good to see her. Somehow it almost looks like she's ready to go, or thinking about it. Or it could be that duck that's still flying around, the mallard. Just catching her attention. Okay, let's move on and let's see if we can find other hawks. Good to see you, Big Red. She's beautiful. If we don't find anybody right away, we may come back and see if she's still here. Or we may even look at her again from here, if I have a line of sight. Well, I do. Let's take a look at her from here, just for a bit. We benefit from this angle and the way the sun is treating her. Not too much longer, but, you know, sometimes when you have an opportunity for beautiful, bright looks, you take it. Okay, we're gonna move on. It's hard to leave her, but we're gonna look around for the other hawks. Bye, Big Red. Chilled water plant number 2, that's what it's called. So maybe they don't chill water there. Maybe it's for processing water that's still cold. I don't know. And as I had predicted, we cannot see her from here, or I can't anyway. Not from the road. Hold on, I've got to see some things. Hold on, including getting you straightened out. Oh, alright. And that was, again, the wire's fault because it got caught underneath everything. Always underfoot. Good. Okay, somebody just took off from the throne. I was about to say someone's on the throne, but someone just took off from the throne. And I have lost sight of it. I saw it flying in our direction with the dark background of Bradfield Hall itself, making it harder to see, but then I stopped seeing it. So either it managed to slip through with that background behind it, making it hard to see, or it took a detour and maybe went to another part of Bradfield. I don't know. But someone, like I said, was on the throne. I suspect it was Arthur, but I don't know. I doubt one of the kids would go up there. unless it had a reason to. You know, I don't know if I've ever seen a juvenile on the throne itself. Maybe I have. I've seen them up there near the throne. Okay, somebody... Lots of vocalization activity. So I'm guessing somebody's nearby. Makes sense, given what I saw. You know, somebody flew off of the... but it didn't seem like... I don't know. It didn't seem like anybody flew... Whoever it was flew that far. I still want to check Bradfield now. I doubt... It's too early to be on any of these lower perches, I would think. I don't see anybody. So maybe it was Arthur, and maybe he managed to fly that far, and I just didn't see him. Let's stop and listen here. Quiet here. Here it sounds like maybe one robin vocalizing. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe at the top of one of these trees here along Ring Drive, maybe? I don't see anybody from here. Wait a second, let me check Riley Robb. Maybe there. We're also hearing flight calls from American goldfinches. And now I'm not even hearing the robins calling an alert any longer. I still suspect someone might be in the area. Oh, wait. I don't know if Big Red moved or if that's somebody else with her. One second. I still don't know. Big Red is no longer where she had been, but there is a hawk still on that structure, and now in a different location. And I'm not sure if it is. I'm guessing it is Big Red, but I don't know. Let me just take a quick look. It does look like Big Red, but we're going to take a look anyway. 1 second. Hold on. If I can. You know, I don't know if I saw Arthur or not on the stack earlier. It could have been Big Red. Could very well have been Big Red. Just I had seen whoever it was. I had seen from behind, and you know she's got a lot of light coloration on her back. So who knows? But I believe I did. I'm guessing I saw Arthur take off from the throne, but we, you know, despite our driving, we don't know where he or whoever it was went. Okay, we're going to get going and continue searching. They're ahead of us, but do they know anything? I don't know. We're going to take a quick look in here, just in case somebody's hiding. I doubt it. So we've got a robin vocalizing with some urgency.
We had him up on the stadium a couple minutes ago.
Okay.
And did a beautiful flight from the stadium.
Where on the stadium, though?
The backside here on one of the flagpoles.
Oh, okay.
He was on the top of that, came straight over the parking lot for a prey dive, missed it, and then came up and flew down in this area, but I'm not sure where he is. We didn't see him come out anywhere, but by how much they're chirping, he's somewhere in there.
Somewhere in here. And you know where Big Red is?
Yep, we saw her.
And I think I saw Arthur on the throne and then take off. I saw him from a distance.
Okay.
I'm guessing that was Arthur.
We had one probably about 20 minutes ago on one of the cement tanks over here, too.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, keep searching. We'll see if we can find somebody. I have a feeling sighting from here may not be possible. I'm not sure where we could get a sighting from elsewhere, but oh, I see somebody. Okay, let me show you where. Uh-oh. Somebody's going to take off. Towards the ground. So somebody, whoever that was, just took off towards the ground and now is out of my sight. We'll wait here a moment. Was up here on this fence and then dove down towards the ground. And I don't know if we would be able to drive anywhere there and see what, if anything, is going on. I doubt it. I think we'd have to walk from here, and I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. We'll wait a few more moments, see if it pops back up. And it may have already flown on. I don't know. It's we don't have. Oh, somebody's in flight now. Hold on. Up, heading. Yeah, landing now. Oh shoot. Okay, we gotta go. On the other side of the stack. I don't know who it was. I'm guessing that was an adult, but I don't know. Might have been faster to, yeah. Should have taken a right, but we always hit that light. This stupid wire is going to get me into an accident. Let's sun is bright. Isn't this fun? Okay, I see. No, I don't see. Oh, I do see a small one. So I'm hoping we'll get a look from this side. Who are these people in this lot? Why are they in my way? Okay, I do see a hawk on that right stack, and oh, if we go too much farther, we might lose sight of it. I can't go. No, I can't go any farther. Or maybe I can go. Let me see. Nope. Looks like I cannot go. No, I've got to back up. The building's in the way. Well, you know what? We'll kind of be in the middle of nowhere, but we'll look from here. Okay, let me give you a quick look with this. Oh, come on, wire. Come on. Oh, goodness. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. Hold on, everybody. There we go. And I'll have to fix something else in a moment. So, we have somebody there. And I'm just going to set you down for a minute and switch cameras if these wires would allow me. Wires and camera strap and everything else. Hold on, something's messed up here. I'll get you looking in a second. Is that Arthur? Looks like Arthur to me. And there's a kid nearby. One of the cases. Maybe whoever was on that fence post, maybe. While you're looking at that, I'm dealing with the cameras. Or the other camera, I should say. So I can't get any closer to him, really, than this. Because just of the angles and the buildings and everything like that, but still not a bad look. So hi, Arthur. Now I think, yeah, see, we're getting a lot of heat distortion, heat shimmer, not because of sunshine, but because of whatever is being expelled from the building. I believe. Could be wrong about that. So I am guessing we saw a K, or we saw briefly that K on the on the fence, and then before we could look at it with this camera, it dove towards the ground. So maybe it saw something or thought it saw something, and we have since lost sight of it. So we'll stay here and watch him a bit. From here, we did hear, or, well, at least I heard, I don't know if the microphone picked it up, I did hear one of the young calling. But it's been a few moments. It's been a bit since I heard that. Now, I'm hearing a fair amount of robin vocalizations. I wonder. Sorry. I wonder if they're in response to him, Arthur, or if there's somebody else nearby. Maybe they're in response to okay. I don't know. I just heard again one of the young. See, there's a lot of heat shimmer, and that's because of whatever is being emitted from the building. So where is he? He's really at one of the smokestacks, but we couldn't see him from. We couldn't see him from that other side. So we're here watching him, but we're going to move on, I think, very shortly, and see if we can continue our search. I'm still hearing someone call. So let's get going and see if we can catch up with somebody else. You know what? Before we do that, I think I'm gonna get out of the car for just a moment and go take a look from this area here. Maybe looking down, maybe we could see something that we can't see otherwise. Okay, I'll be right back. See if I can get out of here. Let me just look with binoculars. I don't see anything. Fasten seatbelt. Scope on lap. Window thingy where we can reach it. Off we go. You know, Still hearing someone occasionally call. Arthur is still where we saw him. I don't know if it's the same duck, but I just saw one in the air. Okay, someone is calling, so I'm guessing we've got a K nearby. Maybe two. I see it, thank you. Oh, okay. I figured they're both here, judging by the sound. Wait a minute, I just saw the other one. Oh, there. Okay. Let's take a look. Come on. Looking cute. So can we see Arthur from here? Probably. Well, maybe not. We're getting, again, it's heat shimmer, but it's because of the building, I believe. Now, where is the other one? I'm not sure. He said it was in one of those trees, but let's see if we can back up and find it. Oh, someone just took off. Take off! Okay.
It's a great flyer.
They've got wings. Okay, let's see if we can find the other one who may still be here. He said in one of these trees, although it's quiet here. And it could be that it's out of view within the tree. I don't know. Oops, sorry. These are the trees along the road. I don't see anybody. Just look here. 1 second. I don't see anybody. So we'll get moving, I think. Maybe catch up with whoever that other K was. I don't know if it was K1 or K3. I don't know. But we're still hearing vocalizations from this area here, so I don't know. Well, maybe it is still nearby. I think I just heard a call. I don't hear anybody. Okay, I want to park here for a moment, and I'm going to run across and look out from the synchrotron lookout area and see if there's anybody within view. I'll be back shortly, one way or another. Be right back. I didn't see anybody. I did hear one set of calls. Well, I did see Arthur still where he had been on the smokestack. So we'll continue on and see if we can find something. You know, it's starting to get dark. You saw that the sun is setting, so we only have so much more time. Reason why the windows aren't open. This area here is where the evening began, really. Before I started everything up, I was here. Hearing a house wren. thought I may have just heard one single plea from the juvenile. Wait. Did I see something on one side? I doubt it, but... Nope, okay. Didn't think so. Probably not going to be here too late, just because hoping to get back home relatively early. You know, if you've tuned in before, you've heard me complain about the mosquitoes. Okay, fine. And so I was looking at the stork on Wednesday night from East Road. You know, it was getting dark, and you know, winding things up. There was one other person there with me, and I don't recall if she left before it happened, but the mosquitoes were just always... Oh, I'm hearing a sounds like an eastern kingbird. Anyway, I haven't mentioned all the birds I've seen or heard, including robins and house sparrows and mourning doves. Is Big Red around, or actually I don't see her any longer. So anyway, the mosquitoes were just going, well, they weren't going crazy. I was going crazy dealing with the mosquitoes. I mean, there were a lot of them, or at least it seemed. Okay, I'm hearing some robin vocalizations. They were really active and really attacking, and they were not shy about trying to land everywhere. And basically, it's like either they were trying to suck all my blood out of me or kick me out of town. And like I said, it was time to leave anyway. But then some other people came along, some bird watchers that I've encountered before. Very nice people. And they arrived really too late for any kind of a good look. But the stork was still in view. And I'm just listening. It's I gave, I helped them see where the stork was. I mean, if you look down on your own, not having known where it was, you might not be able to see it, but clearly it was within view, and you could see the white and everything. Somebody's nearby. Oh, I do see somebody. Okay, hold on. I'm guessing that's Big Red. Let's go take a look. But is there somebody else? hold on. I mean, well, these... Okay, I'm hearing other robins, and I'm wondering if they would be reacting as something else, but... So anyway, so the people they took a quick look, and then they're like, okay, we're leaving, and I was still packing up at the mercy of the mosquitoes. So then, as they were just about to drive away, I asked, I motioned for them to hopefully lower their window, and I said, sure, leave me alone with the mosquitoes. And they're like, well, we can stay, but the windows won't be rolled down, and that was that. Anyway, let's take a look at Big Red. Different kind of lighting now. Starting to get dark, so close-ups are a little bit more difficult. We're going to move on very shortly. I'm not sure if we've seen everybody tonight, but it's possible. We know we've seen Big Red and Arthur in at least one of the Ks. We're going to get going very shortly. I don't know if she would stay the night there. I kind of doubt it, but... like I said, we're going to move along and see if we can catch up with the others. Love that hawk. Love them all, really, of course. I mean, you know, it's a privilege to be able to see them, to be able to watch them, to be able to share them. Bye, Big Red. Oh, I see somebody on Riley Rob. And we'll go this way. You know, let's turn in here and the lighting won't be great, but I want to look anyway before anyone sneaks off. We're not going to stay here long. I want to move and see if maybe we can at least get a better, you know, lit view rather than a backlit view. Looks like this one might take off, or it's just maybe thinking Arthur might be on the move. We're gonna move ourselves right now and go see if we can get another angle look. I'm leaving everything in place. Take a chance and go in this lot here, which you can't see, and see if maybe this will give us... Oh, someone's going to maybe take off. Uh-oh. Someone may have left... Oh no, still there, still there, still there. For the moment anyway. I really don't know who this is. Some people need the tail, so let's see if we can see the tail a little bit. Actually, we can see the tail. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. Some of you may be able to tell. I've forgotten the distinction something is, in terms of a pattern, something's missing from one or something like that compared to the other. K3 has no true bars on its tail, is what I've just read. It was relayed to me. Oh, hold on. Oh, someone just flew by. I barely caught a glimpse of it, but it was a large bird, relatively large bird. Maybe the other K? All right, let me switch cameras. Come on, let's go. Okay. I thought I saw another hawk possibly come in here and maybe land in one of these trees, maybe? And the hawk on Riley Robb seemed to be looking at it. I'm not sure if it was a hawk or what it was. It was a large bird. I think it was a hawk. Everything's quiet here. We're not hearing any alert calls from anybody. As far as I know, that the hawk we were looking at is still on top of Riley Robb, as far as I know. Oh, yep, someone just took off. Hold on. Just went in here. I don't know if you saw any of it, but just landed out of our view over there. And I think it was... I think it may have been the one that was not on top of Riley Robb, but I'm not sure. I'd like to know if that one is still on Riley Robb. Okay, I see someone on the fence here, and the other is still on Riley Robb. So we've seen everybody. Hold on. I don't know if it went to the ground or not. Let's see if we can get line of sight here, right here. Oh, can't do that, it's too dark. This looks like K3 to me. Maybe wrong. So this is, I cannot see on Riley Robb. I thought I I thought as I drove I could see that it was in fact that the other hawk was still on top of Riley Robb. I want to confirm that. Okay, that it is confirmed. So we've definitely seen all four tonight. Uh-oh. This one's gonna... Oh, someone just took off and is in flight. Oh, and went beyond beyond our view. Okay, let's switch cameras. Okay, the one that was on the fence just now flew beyond, and I'm sorry I didn't capture it, but flew beyond the synchrotron. So just a cameo appearance. And then flew back maybe towards, in the direction of, maybe not to, but in the direction of the central heating plant. Come on, Subaru, let's go. And put your lights on. We only have a little bit of light left, so we're not going to be here much longer tonight. I've enjoyed this, though. It's been fun. A little frustrating a bit, you know, when we were having a hard time finding anybody, but we've managed to see everybody. We had a little help, which was appreciated. I don't know if we'll catch up with that K. I have no idea where it went. Let's turn into this synchrotron parking lot. Maybe, I doubt it, but maybe it is down here somewhere. I doubt it. I'll bet it's closer to the heating plant. Can I see much? No, I can't see much of the heating plant from here. So, what I saw was it flew by, and it, from what I could tell, it seemed to fly on this side of those taller structures that are within your view, but I immediately lost sight of it. So I mean, it may be maybe in that other parking lot across from, maybe that's a good bet, across from the heating plant. But let's head over there to the heating plant. Take one more look over there. Time flies, you know, how quickly we've gone from, you know, relatively easy viewing on foot. Okay, I think somebody's nearby. To, you know, basically vehicle required. Almost required. Now I thought I just saw someone fly like middle of the road. Somebody's nearby. There's hearing a lot of activity here, vocalization wise. have a feeling if there's anybody within view, it might even be hard to see. Really, how could anyone sleep with all that racket? Well, it's too dark for me to see there. Looking up at the central heating plant where Arthur had been, he's no longer there. Or at least he doesn't seem to be. Okay, let's head back up topside. You know, this evening we had some nice looks, especially at Big Red. Not as many, obviously not as many good looks at the caves, but we had even of them, if they were brief, we had decent looks. But you know, now it's getting dark. It's tempting to go and just check to see if Big Red is still where she had been. But we'll check, I think we're going to check Bradfield just to see if anyone has decided to go there to roost. Oh, I see somebody on one of the lighting towers above the track. Oh, you know what? I'll bet that's the one that was on Riley Robb before, if I had to guess. Is anyone on Riley Robb? No. So somebody's on, and we're not going to look at it. Well, we might. A little bit. Just a little bit. At least to say goodnight. It won't be a good look because it's dark and it's backlit, but we'll take a quick look. Quick look, just with this camera. Oh, I guess we won't. Maybe we will. Hold on. It might not stay there, I don't know. It took off, okay. Whoops. Where'd it go? I don't know. Took off when I was switching cameras. Huh. I wonder where it went. Just looking at the other nearby towers, I don't see it. Maybe we'll see it eventually, but let's head towards Bradfield, I guess. I think everybody's settling in now for the night. We'll take the scenic route to Bradfield. suspect Big Red is still here. That's why we're taking the scenic route. I still hear a robin calling. Now maybe she's, okay, she's not exactly where she was, there's no doubt. She has moved on somewhere, but I'll bet she's nearby. Maybe in a tree or something. We've seen her roost in trees here before, in these, these trees along the road. I don't know where she is, but good night, Big Red. You have to say good night to the Queen. No sign of that K on any of the towers. Now, maybe in a tree nearby, but I can't see it. Just want to check Bradfield, see if anyone's on there. And then I think we're going to wrap it up. Well, I don't see anybody. I think that's going to do it for the night, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this visit to the campus. I have. It's always good to see our hawks. Nice weather. But it's time for me to head home, charge up the batteries, and get ready for the next time. We got to see everybody, some briefly, some with extended looks. But like I said, it's time for me to head home. So everyone, I want to wish you all a very good night. And we will see you next time. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. At least I think it will be. Hopefully we'll have some luck, but we'll see. Time will tell. Until then, sweet dreams, everybody. Good night.